Come to me, all who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. How many of us need to hear these words of Jesus that are found in the book of Matthew, chapter 11? As I was talking with our coaching staff in a meeting today about topics that are coming up in their coaching conversations, across the board, the answer was the struggle to engage and keep volunteers. I left that conversation and went to my next meeting. While there, I chatted with another friend and asked her how things were going. Her response was, "We're struggling a bit with engagement. Folks are just having a hard time signing up for things or joining events, everything from weekly worship to synod events. But I think this is happening across the board in our country and culture. We are just now learning to lean into this liminal time." I told her that ironically, I had just left a conversation where others were naming this very same thing. She then went on to say that it's helpful to know that we're not alone in our wonderings and struggles. Sometimes we can worry that we're doing something wrong or not enough, but that is just not the case. Another colleague she knew read an article recently that stated folks are letting concert tickets go, are not showing up to interviews, or even dates scheduled on dating apps. She ended our conversation by saying, "It feels like we are just struggling to know who we are as we come through this." What a profound statement. And I've learned when Spirit brings the same subject to my doorstep through multiple sources in a short space of time, I'm being called to pay attention. So if this topic of being weary, of not knowing how to find people to join you in the work of ministry, rings true for you or those that you walk with, please know you are not alone. As our coaching staff continue to talk this through, here are the concluding statements that we tumbled to. We don't necessarily have all the answers, but as coaches, we do bring presence and good questions to the situation. Some of the good questions we brought to this discussion included, what are we missing? How can we support those that have been holding things together in this time since COVID and are really tired? How might we build a true rhythm of Sabbath into everything that we are doing so our volunteers and we as leaders get needed and consistent rest? How are we willing to go off our typical scripts and make this happen? And most importantly, what happens when we remember our coaching posture, that each person is naturally creative, resourceful, and whole, that we do not need fixing, and that we are fully equipped to overcome the hurdles and challenges we face? Thank you, friends, for the deep love and care that you bring as you offer each coaching conversation. And I ask, how might you offer yourselves this same grace? I know we've been offering resources with our videos. Today, the resource I'm offering is hope. Hear these words of encouragement from the prophet Isaiah, the 40th chapter. Do you not know? Have you not heard? The Lord is the everlasting God, the creator of the ends of the earth. God will not grow weary, and God's understanding no one can fathom. God gives strength to the weary and increases the power of the weak. Even youths grow tired and weary, and young people stumble and fall. But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint. Go in peace, friends, knowing that you are beloved, knowing that Jesus has equipped you and goes with you this and each day and into each conversation. Amen.